Hi, it's Karen. Now we are going to talk about how to schedule your meals, your dinners for the week. So you take your weekly menu that you created and then you print this dinner schedule template either directly from this page or again in the resources printables section. And you print a copy of this and you can see, so it starts on Monday because a lot of people, you do your planning and your shopping and on the weekends. So Monday is like your fresh week. You start back to school, you start back to work. And so the week starts on Monday. And so you can write the week of, so whatever week you're scheduling this for, and then write down the dates for next to each day so you know exactly what the date is. And then you just take the dinners that you already created. So you have your main dish, your sides, and you write them in this column. But before you write those in, you take a look at your schedule for the week. What activities do you have that you have to schedule meals around? So, like for me, on Monday, Wednesdays, I go to the gym at 6 p.m. I try to make something that is easy that I can get either mostly done before I have to leave, or we do leftovers, and that's just easy for my husband to heat up. Another thing you want to look at is, so like on Saturday, you can see where our town has a parade that day. So I'm not going to be back by 1 p.m. to start a slow cooker recipe. So that's going to be something that I can start at 4:30. And doesn't require me to be home in the middle of the day. And also on this, when you're looking, don't forget to schedule days that you're going to eat out, because that's important. You can see we don't have any days we're eating out here, but that is something that you want to consider. And then you fill in your meals otherwise. So we have all of our meals filled in here, and then I like to put notes down there. So what time do I need to start the Instant Pot? What time do I need to start the potatoes? And I can just look at the recipe, figure that out, and then write it down. And I keep this schedule hanging on our fridge, so I can take a look at it. I know my husband never takes a look at it. So, but he's super easy. He just goes with whatever we're eating, whatever I decide we're going to eat. And what's really nice about this too is it can be flexible. You see, I've written it in pencil. If you look closely, you can see there were eraser marks. And sometimes I don't even necessarily stick to this. I scheduled a pot roast for Saturday, which I actually made on Wednesday because I needed to use the meat before then. But it can work that way. You can change stuff. You can erase stuff because stuff comes up during the week. There a lot of bloggers, and I've read meal tips where they're like, if you make a schedule, you need to stick to it. And I don't know. Maybe I just don't think that that's necessarily true. I'm not saying, okay, buy a bunch of food and then go out to eat every night. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying even within the week, you can switch around when you're making meals. I mean, sometimes you might find, here, the butter chicken, I may have planned for leftovers here, but maybe everybody eats something. Everybody loves it and they eat more of it. And so you don't have enough for leftovers. Now you've got to maybe you have to move another meal up, or you've got to add in one of your backup meals. You can make those adjustments. Write it in pencil. Get a pencil with a really good eraser so you can make those changes.